distinguished dignitaries, the organizers of the conference, and the learned participants. It's my privilege this morning to be among the galaxy of great scholars, and also I feel honored to have been given the opportunity to participate in this conference. I am fully optimistic that the discourse of learned participants will be highly beneficial to me and other stakeholders of this conference. Today, I am going to make a brief overview of the factors promoting personality and emotional intelligence of teachers, an overview from theory to practice. I shall try my best to observe the time limit for my presentation. Personality is the dynamic organization within the individual of those psychological systems that determine his unique adjustment to his environment. Personality is the relatively stable set of psychological attributes that distinguish one person from another. And emotional intelligence is a person's ability to manage his feelings so that those feelings are expressed appropriately and effectively. Emotional intelligence is the ability for recognizing one's feelings and of others, for motivating oneself, and for managing emotions well in oneself and in one's relationship. Personality and emotional intelligence association. Personality factors have also been associated with emotional intelligence. Certain authors, such as Eliot, Thrash, who found that certain personality traits, such as extroversion, combined with positive emotionality, they are associated with a type of approach temperament. Another study in 2004 by Meyer and Caruso, they found correlations between emotional intelligence and personality factors such as agreeableness, openness to experience, and responsibility, among others. A link between personality traits and the academic success has also been found over time and again. Cattell and Butcher, Eisen, 1985. Five-factor model and the teacher's personality. Within the five-factor model, the first factor, extraversion, that represents sociability, cheerfulness, and optimism. Second, neuroticism. This factor represents lack of psychological adjustment. Then, agreeableness represents a tendency to be sympathetic, cooperative, and forgiving. Conscientiousness represents the tendency to be self-disciplined, reliable, and strong-willed. And the last factor, the fifth factor, openness, it represents curiosity and willingness to explore new ideas and question authority. Researchers, they reflect on the five-factor model as today's leading personality model. Hopkins evaluated this model based on five criteria: compatibility, originality, application, taxonomy, and universality. Cattell, in his critical appraisal of the five-factor model, also emphasized that the Big Five operate at such general level of analysis that trait scores may not be especially useful in the prediction of specific behavior in particular situations. Goleman's model of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman's first model, it focuses on the abilities required for leadership performance, including five main emotional intelligence constructs with 25 competencies that include the four constructs: self-awareness, self-regulation, number three, social ability, number four, empathy, and the last five, motivation. Richard Boyatzis reduced the number of sequences to 20 and the areas to 4. The 4 areas include self-awareness, self-management, social awareness, relationship management. Now, the factors of determinants of personality of the teachers include first biological factors, and that include the body build. Then we have physical attractiveness. Second one is the psychological factors, which include intellectual determinants, emotional determinants, aspiration and achievements, and goal settings. Third one, we have environmental factors, including social acceptance, social deprivation, educational factors, and family determinants. Now, if we try to see the impact of personality, these traits on the teaching success, numerous researchers found only weak relationships between personality traits and teaching performance, and therefore conclude that teachers are made, they are not born. Klassen and Tesi, 2014. And the study that was conducted in 2007 by Meyer, where in the meta-analysis analyzed associations between the big five factors and different criteria of academic and work success of future teachers. They concluded that the impact of personality on the teaching profession rarely differed from other professions. Extroversion emerged as a valid predictor of job performance and satisfaction, but not of academic success. Openness and agreeableness, they showed only weak or moderate correlations with selected aspects of academic and work success. Role of teachers for personality development of studies. First one is encourage role models, character building, then set principles and discipline, build empathy, insist on respect, volunteerism, action speak, punish lovingly, listen, and help them. These are the roles we expect from our respective teachers. Now, after personality, we will highlight the importance of emotional intelligence for teachers. Teachers have great potential to affect students' educational outcome. They are the role model for students on how to regulate emotions appropriately in the classroom. The impact of emotions between teacher and students might play a strong role in the development of teaching style. Today's teachers, they should be able to demonstrate good intellectual, moral, emotional, and social development, and to be able to promote the same among the students. Influencing factors of emotional intelligence. As already said, emotional intelligence of teachers plays an important role in determining the educational institution success. The emotional intelligence of teachers not only affects the students but also affects their peer groups. Another factors which include self-personal competence, other social competence, recognition, emotional self-awareness, accurate self-assessment, self-confidence, social awareness, empathy, service orientation, organizational awareness, and regulation, self-management, and self-control. So far as the impact of emotional intelligence is concerned, first, performance at work. Emotional intelligence can help navigate the social complexities of the workplace, lead and motivate others, and excel in career. Physical health. If we are unable to manage stress levels, it can lead to serious health problems. Uncontrolled stress can raise blood pressure, suppress the immune system, increase the risk of heart attack and stroke, contribute to infertility, and speed up the aging process. Mental health. Uncontrolled stress can also impact mental health, making vulnerable to anxiety and depression. So far as the relationships are concerned, By understanding emotions and how to control them, we are better able to express how we feel and understand how others are feeling. Teaching is the profession that shapes education. It is the essential profession which makes all other professions possible, well qualified, caring, and committed. Teachers will improve assessment, safe school, and highest standards in the world. And emotional intelligence, it is the ability to recognize the emotions, their relationships to reason, and solve the problems. Professional success mainly depends upon the combination of the two, the intelligence and the skills. Professionalism demands teachers to be innovative in their attitude, flexible in their approach, always refreshing themselves with the day to day development in their subject area. At the same time, they should be capable of recognizing the value of human potentials, understanding the diverse needs of learners, and provide enriched environment for their growth. In essence, the dream of learning society becomes real only when the teachers are well equipped with moral, professional, emotional, intellectual, and practical communication skills. Therefore, teachers must do extra efforts to promote emotional intelligence among their students. The teacher has to create emotional atmosphere in the classroom. It is Karthikeyan in 2015. The role of teacher is important to study the level of emotional intelligence of the teachers who influence the behavior of the students. Emotional intelligence gives new approach to teachers. This approach embraces the learner and learning in a more competent way than traditional. To conclude, we can say this study, it focuses on understanding of the concepts of emotional intelligence and personality within the framework of their models, that is the personality model, then emotional intelligence model, and to examine characteristics and impact on the well-being of teachers and students. It helps to identify and address emotional intelligence issues in the workplace while supporting the development of emotional intelligence abilities. The role of teacher is important to study the level of emotional intelligence who influence the behavior of the students. Teachers should be able to demonstrate good intellectual, moral, and social development and be able to promote same. The detailed version shall, however, be forwarded to the organizers soon after this session. Thank you.